This is Neil Schneider for MTBS-TV at CES 2017. To my immediate right is Mark Childs, Chief Marketing Officer for Samsung Canada. Welcome to the program, Mark.
Thank you. I'm from Toronto.
Okay, fellow Torontonians.
Yes, absolutely.
See, we look just like them.
Yeah.
But actually, your title's a little bit different on your card. I just want to read this out. Chief Brand Officer and Corporate Citizenship.
That's correct, yes.
So what does corporate citizenship mean?
So for Samsung Canada, I'm the Chief Marketing Officer, but I also have responsibility and oversight for corporate citizenship initiatives in the community. Giving back to the community is an important integral part of our Samsung global and local strategy.
Okay, good stuff, because that actually ties in, I think, with what we're going to be talking about today.
Yeah.
Obviously, Samsung is very committed to virtual reality and immersive
Yes.
technology. You're showing a lot of Samsung Gear VR material, 360 content. Can you talk about some of the things that Samsung's been working on outside the gaming field?
Yeah, well, I think the gaming and the entertainment field is an amazing immersive experience for VR and 360. What we just launched in late December in partnership with the Sick Kids Hospital in Toronto is the preview of a Samsung space that will be in the hospital that helps children escape the hospital when they may be in care for a long period of time or even in isolation. And what we did with a young girl, sadly, who was diagnosed with stage 3 cancer, 14-year-old, was we actually created a VR experience for her to escape the hospital when she was confined to her bed. She got to meet her schoolmates, be in the school, actually go visit the local dog park at the Toronto beach, and her schoolmates actually surprised her by, in support of her, shaving their heads. And she got to experience that real time for the first time using VR and through the experience of 360 captured film.
I think it's very important to underscore the importance of this. So this poor young lady, she's got stage 3 cancer, but a lot of children spend a long period of time in hospital for different maladies. So does it stave off depression? Like, what are the advantages of doing this?
Well, I think if we get a chance to share with you and your viewers a few clips of the film that we shot, both her mother and her were incredibly touched by the experience. The smile on her face, and actually the testimony of her mother was that it did lift her spirits, particularly on a day that she was in isolation. So a wonderful experience we had to provide, thanks to 360 and obviously Gear VR and Gear 360.
Very good. So very practical, very helpful use for immersive technology such as this.
Absolutely.
Now, I know I'm talking in front of the camera on a regular basis, but I've got my fears in life. I'm sometimes fear of public speaking, fear of heights. I understand that Samsung has a borderline cure for that as well. Can you explain?
Well, I will. I'll also say that I have a terrible fear of heights, so we may have something in common beyond Toronto. We are in the midst of a campaign called Be Fearless globally, and Canada is very honored to be part of that here in North America. And we are in the current process of finding Canadians who are prepared to be a little bit vulnerable and share their fear of public speaking or fear of heights and participate in the Be Fearless campaign. So a 4-week supported program to master their fears using the VR content and the VR app. It also connects to the Gear 360, which measures heart rate.
Can you elaborate a little bit as to how it works? Like, what is the actual program?
So again, maybe I should use the fear of heights, for which I am one of those candidates. So it's basically a gamified experience where you progressively work through exercises at increasing levels of height, literally. I think I've got to the 43rd floor of the glass elevator, and you rate your performance and how you feel going through those experiences with a summary report at the end of each of those exercises, including heart rate monitoring. And you progress, and hopefully you are able to master that fear.
All right, good stuff. So now there's fear of heights, there's fear of public speaking. Are there other fears that this touches on?
Well, there are many fears in the world, but we've focused on those 2 fears for now, understanding how important their relevance and importance to Canadians.
And when is this available now, or is it available in the near future? Yeah,
so the app is available for free in the Google Play Store, and you can obviously with the Samsung Gear VR, if you have a Samsung smartphone and Gear S wearable, you can participate on your own and take yourself through that program. But we're in the process of identifying some Canadians who want to actually share their journey through this program, and we're going to be excited to share that we have a very exciting coach to help not just virtually work through these fears, but actually somebody with hands-on help.
Okay, good stuff. Well, thank you so much for joining us.
Thank you.
This is Neil Schneider for MTBS-TV at CES 2017. We will, of course, be back with more. Thank you for watching.
Thank you.